Alright, every pony. I was gonna wait to cover this topic until I got completely caught up, but I didn't feel like waiting anymore. I think my mind is made. So, let's talk about it. What's going on, YouTube? Bah. Alright, so this is a topic that I've been pondering really since I've pretty much first started the show. You know, I was confused for a long time. Like, I want to say all the way up until very recently, I didn't know where to rank these ponies. Like, they kept bouncing back and forth every single episode, so I didn't know where to rank them. But now, I feel like my mind is pretty set in stone. Now, obviously, I'm just about done with Season 2, so by the time I get completely caught up, this could change. And if it does, I will make an update to this video. So, no big deal. No big deal. But as of right now, this is where I stand, people. And I want to make this very, very, very clear. I love every single one of the main six. And I have to give a round of applause to the writers and creators of the show for making, because I figured out of 6 ponies, at least one of them I'm not gonna like, right? I mean, just, just law of averages or whatever, one of them I'm gonna not like, right? I mean, or not care too much. No. I want to say love all of the main 6. That being said, I have a ranking. So, let's work our way from the bottom to the top, shall we? Let's start with my 6th favorite pony on the show. Man, honestly, it hurts ranking any of them this low because, like I said, I love them all, but it has to be done, people. That's how rankings work. Unfortunately, somebody has to be near the bottom. So, it is what it is. So, coming at number 6, I have to go with Applejack. Applejack, I don't think I've, at any point, and this is the funny part, I can't say this about everybody on this list, believe it or not, but Applejack may be one of 2 ponies that I can say this about. At no point in the show did I ever not like her character. I've always loved Applejack. I love how strong she is, how she's always willing to help every pony. I love her accents. That always gets me. That always gets me. But as much as I love her character, I can't rank her above these other 5 ponies. So now let's move on to number 5. Number 5 has got to be Rainbow Dash. I love Rainbow Dash, but there's been many points in the show where her character just really, it was just too much for me, people. It was too much for me because her ego, I mean, I know you guys know. You guys watch the show. I mean, I know you guys are many seasons ahead of me right now, but her ego just gets the best of her far too often. Far too often she's way too full of herself, and that's the side of Rainbow Dash that I do not like. I mean, don't get me wrong, I'm entertained by it, but I don't like it. But the side that I do like is how loyal she is. How much that she cares about every pony. How much that she's so willing to stick her neck out for her friends. That's the side of Rainbow Dash that I do like. And also how competitive she is. I know some people may not like that, and sometimes I don't like it when she gets too carried away, but at the same time, I can respect that. How she always wants to be the best at whatever she's doing. I can respect that. Yeah, it can get annoying sometimes, but I can respect that. Okay, so now let's go to number 4. My 4th favorite pony on the list. I gotta go with Twilight. Now, Twilight is one of those ponies that I can definitely see moving up in the rankings sooner or later. I'm not saying it's gonna happen. But I could see it happening. Because her character is one of those characters that has been slowly growing on me slowly but surely ever since episode 1. Like, she is just slowly creeping and really she's had her character, as far as I'm concerned, she's had no setbacks. She's just been on a steady incline since episode 1. So I could see her possibly moving up a spot or two, but I mean, how can you not? I've seen some people say that they don't like Twilight. Now, again, you guys, most of you guys watching this video right now, you are several seasons ahead of me, so I mean, I can't really speak on that too much, obviously. But just going by what I know right now, I mean, how can you not love Twilight? I mean, I would argue, well, I don't know if I want to say that she cares more than any pony. That's kind of strong. I don't know if I want to say that. I don't know if I want to say that. But she clearly cares a great deal about every pony. Every pony. You know, she's always doing what she can to look out for every pony. As of right now, I would consider her the leader of every pony. Maybe that changes. I don't know. As of right now, I would consider her the more powerful pony of every pony. I love the relationship that she has with Spike. That really gets to me more than I let on in my reaction videos. But trust me, I appreciate that relationship quite a bit. So Twilight, I couldn't rank her lower than number 4 as of right now, and I feel like she has a really good chance of possibly going higher than that in the future. Now, number 3, Pinkie Pie. Pinkie, you know, this is one of those characters that I felt like could have easily been my number 1 and could have just as easily been my least favorite at the same exact time. Because Pinkie has one of those personalities, like I'm pretty sure I've said in one of my previous videos, probably multiple videos. She has one of those personalities that you just, more than likely, you either love it or you hate it. You know, you love it or you hate it. Very rarely are you gonna find somebody that's just kind of in between, but I'm one of those rare people that I'm in between. You know, it really depends on the episode and the moment. You know, sometimes I feel like Pinkie Pie is just, she's doing too much. You know, she's doing too much. She needs to bring it back. But other times I feel like, God, there are some episodes and moments in the show where I feel like Pinkie Pie is my number 1 favorite. And then there's other moments in the show where I feel like, you know what, she's probably my least favorite. So, you know, you even it out, you divide it by 2, you know, all that. And I think number 3 is the appropriate rating for Pinkie Pie. I love Pinkie Pie, though. Overall, I love Pinkie Pie. I really do. Now, at this point, I'm pretty sure you guys can guess my top 2. So we'll just go into, well, I'm not gonna, you know, the suspense is dead, people. It's dead. My number 2 is Rarity. Now, Rarity is kind of similar to Pinkie Pie in the sense that at one point, I wasn't sure how I felt about her character. I felt like she could easily be my number 1, or she could just as easily be my least favorite, because Rarity is very dramatic. She's very dramatic. And usually somebody that's really dramatic like that, that's somebody you're gonna either love or hate, you know. And I've grown to love it over time. It took me a while. Trust me. It took me a while. But over time, I've grown to really grow fond of her character. And, you know, every time she whines and has one of her Rarity-like moods, you know, I can't help but smile. You know, I can't help but smile. I can't help but love it. You know, is it a bit much sometimes? Of course it is. But that's my Rarity, you know? And I take all the goods with the bads. And overall, she is without question. Conceitedness and all. I don't know if I mentioned it. I feel like I need to. Conceitedness and all, because she is very conceited. She's very full of herself. But all that taken into consideration, she is without question my second favorite pony on this list. And now let's talk about my first favorite pony of all time, people. And of course, that honor goes to Fluttershy. Now, Fluttershy may be, well, probably along with Twilight, the only two ponies on this list that I kind of attached myself to from day one, and at no point really did they make me reconsider. You know, once I started liking them a lot, I never went back on that thought. And Fluttershy, you know, she reminds me a lot of, you know, I don't want this to sound too creepy or anything. I know she's a pony, but she reminds me a lot of my ideal girl. You know, I love, and I've mentioned this in previous videos, but I love shy people. I find it adorable. I mean, are shy people perfect? No. You know, it can be a nuisance at times, as Fluttershy herself has, you know, displayed. But I love shy people, and it's not just her shyness, but she's so considerate. She's so adorable. She's by far the most adorable pony on the show, and it's not even close. You can throw an honorable mention in there for Pinkie, but no. You know, I feel like, you know, Pinkie could be Fluttershy if, you know, if Fluttershy was a little bit more hyper and annoying. But no, you know, Fluttershy is in a league of her own, you know. I feel like she, that being said, I can understand how someone may not like her character, or how, you know, someone may rank her character lower on their list. I can completely understand that. But for me, we're talking about me. We're talking about my list, okay? This is about me. This is about Smurf right now, okay? Get over yourself, alright? But as far as I'm concerned, it's Fluttershy and it's everybody else. Fluttershy, she's in a league of her own. She is by far my favorite pony, and I really hope that doesn't change. Again, people, I'm on season 2, so I know how shows can be. You know, the longer they go on, you know, they change storylines, they change characters' personalities and stuff. No spoilers, please, no spoilers. Okay, that's all I ask, people. If you respect me at all, just no spoilers, okay? But I really hope they don't change her character or her personality too much, because if they do, my love for the show is gonna take a hit. I'm not saying Fluttershy is definitely not the only not even close to the only reason I love the show, but she is a very, very big part. And if they change her character too much in the future, I'm going to be very, very upset. But, you know, I think I've talked enough, people. I think I've talked enough. That is my top 6. But let me know what your top 6 is in the comment section below. And let me know what you guys thought about this video, and what do you agree or disagree with? Let me know. But I'm done talking. If you guys enjoyed this video, you know what to do. But as always, until next time.